Hey YouTube, I was going to do this video tomorrow because I got a huge zit on my face and I have no makeup on and I wanted to look presentable. But I am so fired up about this topic that I said screw it, I'm doing the video. So I had a friend of mine send a snapshot to me on Instagram and say, what are your thoughts on this? And it was someone who posted a picture saying IIFYM sucks, and their stance on it is they're completely opposed to if it fits your macros because it perpetuates binging, eating disorders, and every person that follows it, all they eat is junk food. So I went to this guy's profile and I looked at it, and of course he is Mr. Perfect. He sits in his ivory castle and he's super ripped and he never eats anything bad, and if you eat something bad or if you want to, you're a bad person. So I commented along with the other thousands of people and I said, I really don't honestly remember what I said, but I was like, this is offensive, you don't know what you're talking about, and educate yourself before you bash something. So he messaged me and said, what are your macros and what's your caloric intake? What's the breakdown of your macros? So I responded with, number one, that is completely irrelevant and that's none of your business. What does that even matter? Number two, you're full of crap, and here's why. So you're telling me that you have gone to every single Instagram page ever created, and every person that tracks macros, all they eat is junk food? No, you haven't. Because you haven't been to my page, because 80 to 90% of the food that I eat is quote-unquote clean. Do I have ice cream sometimes and bad food? Absolutely. But is that all that I eat all the time? No, it's not. So you're bashing something that you haven't really educated yourself on. Let's address his stance on it perpetuates eating disorders and binging and cheat days. Once again, false. Here's why. Meal plans give you a day where you cheat, and you're not allowed to eat bad Monday through Saturday, let's just say, and Sunday is your cheat day. With tracking macros, you have freedom to have something sweet or have something bad whenever you want, so you never have a cheat day, so you don't deprive and then binge. So it does the opposite of that. It's been 5 weeks since I've done my show, and still to this day, so in 5 weeks, I have not ordered pizza yet to my apartment, which I'm still really proud of myself for. I don't even know how that's happened. I have not binged. I have not gone off the deep end in junk food, and I'm still within 5 pounds of my show weight. So that is completely incorrect. And this topic I'm so passionate about because I'm a trainer and I work with people on the daily, and I could never imagine looking at my clients and lying to them and saying, I never eat bad, I never eat ice cream, or I want, no, I eat bad sometimes and there's nothing wrong with that. There's called life balance. And when, I'm going to put this guy on blast, I'm not even worried about it, at Mind Pumps Al, whatever, I don't even know what your Instagram name means. I am honest with them because there's a thing called life balance, and when you train people that have kids, I'm not going to make one of my clients feel bad because they had a cupcake at their kid's birthday party, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to eat something bad, it's fine as long as it's within moderation. So this guy really ticked me off because in our conversation, private, on Instagram Messenger, he's like, I just want to help people. Making people feel like shit for wanting to eat ice cream once in a while or a cupcake is not helping people. What you are doing, sir, is perpetuating self-hatred, negative self-talk, and making people feel bad for something that you do. Because I know that you're posting pictures where you're all ripped and cut, and that's great, but in real life, you eat something bad, you eat a donut once in a while, and there's nothing wrong with it. So why are you going to make somebody else feel bad? I try to talk to every single one of my clients with love and care, and that means if they do go off the deep end and eat bad for a while, you know what, no big deal, we'll do better next time. But to make somebody feel bad for that is what I fight. And this fitness industry that we are in is filled with people like this that want to put out this image of they are perfect all the time and they never do anything bad, and they make the majority of the population feel like garbage for being normal, because this guy does it too, he eats bad. So him and I went back and forth, and I could not disagree with him more on everything, and the number one problem is he's not educated on really what IIFYM is about. It's about moderation and not binging. And so I hope that you're watching this, sir, and you feel like a bag of crap because you don't know what you're talking about. And I welcome the hate mail and the messages on this, because this is a topic I am so firm on and I am so confident in that I will just backspace delete everybody that has something bad. I'm just going to tell you that you're wrong, and here's why. The first show that I did not use IIFYM, and after that first show, I binged, and it created a huge issue with food and my perception of it. Definitely had an eating disorder, and what pulled me out of that? Flexible dieting and IIFYM. So I am passionate about it because it really saved me. And for you, homeboy, at Mind Pumps, yeah, whatever that means, to say that it perpetuates that is really sickening. And so I hope you have a great life with all your clean foods all the time. And the next time you eat a donut, because I know you will, I hope you all your tears get in it and it tastes just awful, because you're not very nice to make people feel bad for wanting to eat bad. So that is my rant about this topic, and I'm sorry for the big old zit that we got going on today. I was going to try to look better for you guys, but this is my real raw emotion about the topic.